Do you have any limitations on Terrence Williams because of his finger at all, or?
No. Nah, not that I know of. No one said anything, so that would mean no. Paul's not playing. No. Ankle, yeah.
Game-to-game type situation.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine by Sunday. It's just sore, and so we're just not playing.
How about KG Sunday?
I don't know. I mean, I honestly haven't asked. I think it most likely, but I don't know that. I mean, I'm just saying that to give you an answer.
Thank you.
Keep you off my back.
How much? I know that it's a very limited look you get at him these days, but I mean, the last 2 days, how's it seemed?
Who?
KG.
Oh, he hadn't done anything on the floor with us. You know, he's done some shooting, and today he did do. He ran through the skeleton, and he looked fine. But again, that skeleton, I mean, it's not any contact or anything like that. But he looked good. He looked exactly like Kevin. You know, so I'm thinking he's fine.
What's the starting lineup tonight?
The same one in Minnesota, because I can't think right now. So whatever it was in Minnesota, it's that one.
Okay.
You know, Chris and Brandon with Jeff, Courtney, and Avery.
Doc, you've said in the past that you're Kevin Garnett. You know, tonight I want 20 shots out of you. Is this a night where you might do that with Jeff Green?
No, I think if I have to tell Jeff that, then we all need problems. You know, no, Jeff has to be aggressive, but that doesn't mean shots necessarily for Jeff. You know, that's more, you tell a post player that more than a perimeter player. A perimeter player is going to have the ball in his hands enough to decide if he wants 20 shots.
I know you haven't coached Jeff his whole career, but you followed his career.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this is the best he's ever played?
Yeah, you know, I guess. I didn't follow his career when he was in the pros in Oklahoma City, so you can take that part out.
You didn't watch every single game?
No, I didn't watch all those games. No, but I'm going to say yes. I don't know that as a fact. I mean, he did play pretty well his senior year at Georgetown, but since he's been in the pros, I have to say yes.
Doc, he's a kid you drafted obviously before the whole Ray Allen trade came together. So I mean, is this kind of what you had expected just in the evaluation process back when he was coming out?
You know, I don't know what I expected. I just thought he was talented. You know, honestly, at that time, I don't think anyone knew if he was had the ability to be a 3-4. You know, right. Because he was a tweener in size. They just saw the athleticism, the gifts. I think he has shot the ball far better than he did in college, and I don't think anyone can say that he knew he would shoot the ball the way he shot the ball. So I just thought, you know, you saw a lot there. You saw his passing ability at Georgetown, almost as much as his scoring ability because they ran to Princeton. And you saw him being so versatile, you know, and, you know, that's basically what's happened here.
The whole aggression thing, I went back and looked at the Draft Express articles on him from 5-6 years ago, and
yeah.
It was the same question about being aggressive on offense, especially. Is that something you guys knew kind of going in as well, and expectation?
Yeah, I mean, you don't know if it's being aggressive. You don't know if it's the style of play. I mean, it's so tough to judge that until you get the guy. I've had a lot of guys that I thought was one way and was the other way, and so, you know, you just don't know. But again, I think his came down to a talent evaluation, and when that pick was coming, and you're looking around and you saw the talent, we thought he was the most talented guy there.
The fact that he's just so even-keeled in all situations,
yeah.
Does that help him in late-game situations?
I don't know. I mean, Kevin's pretty good late-game situations, so I just think everybody in that way is different. I don't think you can ever judge a guy by that. That you have your poker face players who are going to be that way for their life, and that's good because that's who they are. And then you have your guys who, you know, Tim Duncan. You know, you can use him as one example and Garnett as the other if you wanted to compare two guys. And yet both of them are really good at the end of games, you know, and it's just, you know, the way it is.
Well, have you seen enough from the younger guys in terms of wanting to fill out the playoff rotation for a couple of
No, I just think they're just going to keep playing. I mean, hell, like I said the other day, that'll change during the playoffs. But they're all playing hard. They're playing, they're doing what we asked them to do for the most part. They're working at it. And it's been good. The last couple of days of practice and shoot-arounds, they've worked their butts off. So that's all you can ask. And then the game starts, and you hope they keep performing well there.
Did you hear what Mark Cuban said about Brittany Griner?
No, I did not. Did I miss
he
that?
He said he knows some people into drafting Do you think the day will come when someone like that will play in the league?
Well, I don't know. Listen, I've said it long ago, if I find a green man walking down the street and I think he can rebound, I'm gonna draft him. You know, so I don't think anybody cares really. I think it obviously in that it would make a huge story and it'd be really cool. I just don't know the answer. I don't watch it enough to know, you know. So, but it would be great.
Looks like Avery's starting to pull out of some of his slumps over the last couple of weeks. Have you noticed anything different for him?
The ball went in. No, really, honest to gosh, I think it was a case for him that he needed to see the ball go in. Clearly the arc on his shot is back, you know, but it didn't matter if you told him he needed arc on his shot because when you're struggling, you don't see anything. You're going too fast. You're putting tons of pressure on yourself. And, you know, in the Minnesota game, you know, a couple went in for him. And now he feels good about it again, and it's as simple as that.
Does any of that, you know, fighting his way through a slump still go back to the fact that he had pretty major shoulder surgery not that long ago?
You know, I don't know that. That's way too deep for me, but it could be, you know, really. I mean, he's coming off surgery as well, you know, so you just don't know. You know, most doctors will tell you as good as you are in the first year, you're far better the following year. I don't know if that still holds true in this generation because they're so advanced medically, but that's how it used to be.
When you're on the road, do you make sure you don't have the room underneath Terrence Williams?
Yeah, that would probably be smart. That's a very good question.
Right.
Yeah. That's maybe your best question this year, as a matter of fact.
Could you please answer it?
Yes. No, I stay above him. All right, we're ending on that one.